We've helped a lot of handymen and women build websites. And one thing I can tell you is that they love fixing things with their hands and using tools that make sense. You know, a hammer does what it's supposed to do, a screwdriver isn't going to throw an error message, and a wrench doesn't charge you a monthly subscription. And that is why when handymen need a website, they love using Simple because it is not built for the tech crowd, it is built for them. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how easily, quickly, and very affordably you can set up your own handyman website in under 1 hour using Simple Website Builder. So here we are on Simple, and it really is just 3 easy steps to doing this. You're going to get to choose a template, fill in your content, and hit publish. You don't have to do any tech setup. All of the hosting and domain stuff is all included for you. And it has everything you need, including all the premium designs. It's fully responsive, so it looks good on all of the devices. You have mobile editing, so even if you're not at your desk or at a computer, you can still build your site on your phone. There's a little AI generation helper, so you can write content with it if you need to. We back up everything, so it's all safe. Lots of great stock photos, icons, and that sort of thing to choose from to customize your site. And best of all, it's $10 a month. If you buy the whole year, it comes out to only $8 per month with everything included. So let's see how to do this. First of all, I'm going to head to the templates page. And over here, you can see so many different styles of templates. And you can see that some of these say the industry, so it may say SaaS, newsletter, law, food truck, but that doesn't mean that this is only for that industry. You can choose any of these if you like the style and then just customize it with your content. But there is a specific handyman one that is very popular. It's a one-page website builder and it has all of the sections that you need. So here you see that you've got your main kind of benefits or your, unique things that you offer, and then more details about your services, your pricing, and you can click into this and write as much content there as you need to. So all you have to do is click start with this template. And once you do that, you'll be in here once you've created your account on Simple. And once you do, the handyman template will be loaded up for you. And you can name your site, Handyman Joe, for example, and then type a description, paste in a little paragraph about the services and my location, and click create site. Now, by filling in more content in this description, this helps the Simple AI customize your site and write better content for you. So I encourage you to fill that out. And that's it. It loads up. The entire template is here. And there are kind of just 3 main sections that you need to know about. If you want to add more sections to your website or reorder them or edit them, you click on sections here at the top, and then you can add a section and it will show you all of the available page sections. Now you can only add each page section once, and this is to prevent your site from just becoming really, really long and your navigation menu from becoming crazy because, mostly you're not going to need like 2 testimonial sections, etc. So add all the sections you want, reorder them, and click Save Changes. When I hover over any of these sections, that's how I get the options to edit it. So let's say I wanted to edit this section. I click here, and then it's just a bunch of fields for you to plug in your information. And let's say that I want to have AI write my description instead. I can delete this, click on the little AI button, and click Start Writing. And Simple AI is going to get to work doing this for you. And there it is. Experience reliable and efficient handyman services tailored to meet your needs in the Tampa Bay area. Perfect. Pretty good. Then I can use the stock photos here to replace that image, and we'll say handyman. And it loads up that fast, and we can just use one of these. And every section is just as easy as that. You just click into the section, fill in your information, and let's say I wanted to add, 4 options here, for example. Well, I can do that. I'll just duplicate this. There's little duplicate buttons on each of these items that you'll see. And then let's say I want to only add 4. So I want them to span this row in 4 columns. Well, I can change the columns right there, just like that. And if I want to add icons instead of images, well, I can do that too. So I can change this, click replace, and I can search. Let's say hammer. Cool. All of these icons come up just like that. And then I can do that for each one of these. And I can also just remove the image and the icon altogether if I don't need it. Okay, so let's say we've got that now. We can come into services. We can do the same thing. You can use an image or an icon here, and then you'll see the fields for title and description and your price, and then you can add tags like, let's say in home, Little tag will come up there. And then the more information you write here, if it gets too long, it just adds it into this section here for more details, and it has a modal so that you can add a lot more content without breaking the layout of your site. I can shorten it, I can highlight it and rephrase it, check the grammar and the spelling. So this is very handy if you're just typing in here, you want to check the grammar, etc. And so you can add as many items there as you want. You can add the section title and description, and we'll save that. And the same thing goes for the rest of the sections. And if you don't need some of these sections, just delete them or hide them while you're working on them. So if I was not ready to post my testimonials yet, I could hide this section, and it gets grayed out so that you know it's not going to be published. This is really all that you need for a great handyman website. It's to the point, it's very clean, and this site has all of the on-page SEO built in to help your site be found when people search on Google and in search engines. If you want to change up this design, just click on the Design tab, and this is just one of 3 main themes that Simple offers. So you can switch to ENSO. We can reduce that logo size. This is where you would change that. And it has a whole different look and feel. So if we save those changes, you'll also notice that there are different layouts for these sections. So when you hover over this and click Restyle, it will show you all of these different ways that you can show that image. And then there's one more theme, and that's called Static. And that looks a bit like this. Save that. And we can come up here and restyle that section. And then the services look a little bit different. The layout, the style, the look and feel is different. Now, what if you don't want a dark site? What if you want a light design? Come back up here and then go to the color palettes. So these color palettes are all perfectly balanced and chosen for you, and you see all the colors just change and look really nice. We can go with this green tint, we can go with the blue tint, and that looks really cool. And then you can swap out the font here under fonts. So if you want something a little bit more classic or something really bold, you can do that. And these are already paired for you, so you don't have to fuss with it. And you can do some little things like change the corner radius of your buttons, and you can make them outlined if you want to do that. And that's all. That's how quickly we can fully change the design of these themes. I'm just clicking a few buttons and it's doing it for me. There's no drag and drop. You can't move anything around on here. You can't significantly change the layouts, but that's the benefit of this for service-based professionals who are not really into spending all that time designing every nuanced detail of their website. Up here in the settings, this is where you can do some of the more technical stuff. So if you have, let's say I want to use a domain name, that's free. You can use one of the simple site domain names. And so let's say it's like Handyman Joe. Type that in, and it will check if that domain name is available. It is, and then you can just save changes, and then your site will be found there. If you've already bought your domain name from somewhere else, then you can connect a domain name that you already own. You do so by coming here, typing in the domain name, let's say, Handy Woman Liz, and then it's going to check and say that here are a few things you need to do to configure this. So you're going to have to go to the place where you bought your domain name and just add in these 2 values into the records area. And that will tell that domain name to point it to your new simple site. You can come back here, recheck those settings, and it will let you know when that's ready to go, and click Save Changes. If you don't own a domain name yet, then you can click here and purchase one directly from us. You just select the domain name that you've already purchased here from us, or you can buy a new one and it will automatically connect to your site. And that's it. That's all of the technical stuff that you need to worry about. You can manage your account here. You can check out the domains. You can cancel your subscription, billing, etc. But the best thing is, all of this that I just did, it's completely free to do. All you need to do is sign up for a free account. You can build your entire website. There are no features that are locked except for analytics, because you don't have those yet until your site is live. And once you're ready to go live, you just click Publish Site. And when you get there, that's the only time that you have to start paying for your subscription, when you're ready to go live. Every single thing here is just $10 a month, and you save 20% if you pay for the year up front. And that's what most users like to do. And that's it. That is how easy it is to make a handyman website. So I hope you will give it a try and come back and let me know what you think.